It's true. Aliens are stranded here. The point of first contact was erroneously described as an anomalous meteor impact on the Ross Ice Shelf in Antarctica, but the explosion 36 hours later that killed the survey expedition was more difficult to explain. Still, the government is adept at avoiding the truth when a lie is more convenient. The cover story is held until now. Welcome to The Stranded Ones, the new thriller by J.B. Gaskill. Professor Harry Tamati's pocket watch was missing. This was no small thing, because Professor Tamati, who was enjoying a sabbatical on his summer cabin in the alpine foothills of South Island, New Zealand, had left the family heirloom on a table, unguarded, on his front porch. Granted, the watch was broken, but it had been a gift to Harry's famous grandfather. So Harry was very intrigued when it reappeared in perfect working order with this note: "Please, 1 pound salt, 1 pound sugar, 1 pint beer." Naturally, Harry put the requested lager, sugar, and salt where the returned watch had been deposited. One pre-dawn morning, Harry caught a glimpse of the strange creatures as they vanished into the shadows. They clicked when they scurried, looking in the starlight like large, complicated crustaceans, and they carried satchels. He vowed not to tell anyone, of course. These are the charming aliens in The Stranded Ones. In a later scene, a strong woman, a grande dame, she'll remain unnamed here, has an encounter with the other aliens. After being abducted, she slept fitfully. Her waking moments consisted of movements from place to place and humiliations inflicted in the cool style of the functionary whose bureaucratic mind no longer recognizes the object dealt with or processed as another human being. She first awoke fully in the back seat of a moving car. A succession of images passed through her mind as she reviewed her situation. Male voices arguing outside the patrol car window, a strip search conducted in a Billings motel by a dour-faced matron for whom the experience, she surmised, was probably the high watermark of her day. She was stripped to the skin, wearing only her anti-pent bracelet, a warning that chemical interrogation would be fatal. Then she had experienced the humiliation of a blindfold, being dressed like a child in paper coveralls, cuffed, and then being led to a seat in the rear of a large aircraft. Hours later, still blindfolded, she felt the thrum of a large sedan, the gentle rocking motion that had lulled her briefly to sleep. She awoke in a bed. The room was dark and empty of other furniture, save a single straight-backed chair accompanied by that irritating man. She felt like vomiting. Bright, hot points of light danced in her field of vision. Unable to sit up, she inclined her head. The image of the man moved. He was smiling. "Why haven't you killed me?" "These things take time." "Does this place have a bathroom?" "Of course, but you'll never make it there. Use the catheter." "You use the catheter. Might I suggest a place?" She forced her right foot over the edge of the bed, propping herself up on her elbows. She summoned a burst of anger, it was never very far from the surface recently, and removed the catheter, throwing her other leg over the side in the process. With another furious effort, she sat up. This effort and the change of position of her head relative to her body mass immediately caused her vision to black out. She lowered her head between her knees until the room stopped spinning. Step, step. The door to the bathroom was impossibly far. "This is ridiculous," she thought. "I won't have the energy left to kill this bully after I throw up." She chuckled involuntarily. Giddy and lightheaded, she continued. Step, step, step. She opened the door and screamed. The ugly alien sat in the doorway. It was a horror under glass, like an immense uncooked egg with several yolks, floating in a translucent bag on a bed of intestines. The creature was mounted in a heavy-duty life support module, a servo mechanism the size of a squat office refrigerator, equipped with articulated wheels and grasping appliances. "You find me unattractive." The alien voice was computer-generated. "Imagine my reaction to the first human I met." When Ruth vomited, she managed to get most of the glass case and part of the speaker grill directly under it. Now, these events will upend the life of a spy, Hugh McCann. Hugh McCann now closes the door to his firm's offices. He turns to look through the bulletproof glass into the waiting area. The reflection of a craggy, angular face with prominent black eyebrows and a shock of almost neat hair looks back. One eyebrow is raised, a characteristically quizzical expression. Hugh will tell you that he's in the information business, but McCann and associates are technological spies, thieves of secrets, or, depending on their clients, their guardians. Hugh's profession boomed when the collapse of world patent laws sparked a black market in high-tech secrets. Among the urban legends of Hugh's business, tiny colonies of stranded aliens brokering a technological gold mine. One freezing afternoon in Chicago, McCann notices a blind man huddling in a doorway. It is the photographer, Phil O'Neill, the sole survivor of the Antarctic explosion, now a fugitive. Hugh treats O'Neill to a hot meal at a nearby diner and learns about the explosion and a significant additional detail. Just before the blinding flash, 10 escaping missiles or pods shot out of the crater into the sky. O'Neill whispers information about an international cover-up and a well-guarded government warehouse in New Jersey. Hugh is skeptical until his homeless informant mysteriously dies. Hugh then shops the lead to GFE, the leading information brokers. Hugh's firm is hired by them for a black operation. In the course of the next tumultuous weeks, Hugh will meet with his new principals in Quebec. He'll be beguiled by their beautiful consultant, Dr. Samantha Delaney, a specialist in exotic biology who travels with a genetically altered cheetah named Schrodinger. When Hugh and Samantha learn that the rumors of aliens selling secrets are true, a dangerous adventure follows, and not everyone survives. What are the aliens up to? What is the government hiding, and why? Hi, this is the author of The Stranded Ones, J.B. Gaskill. My book has just been released by the international publisher I Read, I Write, only as an e-book. This means that my readers will be among the early adopters of the new technology that will revolutionize the reading experience, the world of electronic publishing where you can carry a whole library in a handheld device. So go to the link on this screen for links to the e-book sellers who are carrying The Stranded Ones. You can download this thriller to your Sony reader, your Amazon Kindle, your laptop, desktop, or mobile device from any of several vendors. Read e-books, save a forest. Read The Stranded Ones, save the world, or at least your sense of balance.